Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. All right, you guys, it's grocery haul time and I'm letting ChatGPT decide what I eat this week. Alrighty, you guys, so if you're new around here, my name's Shakima. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm a single mom. I have 4 children. 2 live away from home, 2 still live at home. Those children do buy their own groceries because they are 22 and 17. However, I am on a journey dealing with menopause and trying to manage my weight loss without any medication, no GLP-1s, with strictly diet and exercise controlled by my doctor. And I just got on some hormone replacement, which I had not previously been on any of that. So it's about 2 weeks in. I'm still regulating my hormones. And I am not seeing any relief, no weight loss, only weight gain. And it's one of those things that I'm still managing and managing every day. I'm intermittent fasting, but I have for the last couple weeks been allowing ChatGPT to tell me what macros I should have based on my scale, based on my body weight, based on my body fat. I'm currently 38% body fat and I'm trying to get to 24% body fat. I strength train 4 days a week and I do cardio 2 days a week, or I'll have a rest day depending on how heavy the strength training was. One of the things that is an issue with weight gain in menopause, perimenopause as well, is strength training can push your body too hard and make your body hold on to things. And so I think that was partially the problem. I will tell you, we've had Teacher Appreciation Week and I let them appreciate me. They did not give me a raise, so you can appreciate me with any treats you want to. I did have Teacher Appreciation Week. And also it's EOGs, and of course I'm proctoring EOGs and they give you treats. I don't need treats. I need to stop having treats. Mother's Day came, my kids took me out, and so I've enjoyed all the things. However, here's where we are for the next 2 weeks, starting May 18th. Moving into the last 2 weeks of the month. There's one meal that I am going to be cooking that is off plan, but just one meal. So I'm going to turn my camera around and show you what ChatGPT says I should be having. And then I'm also going to show you my Dollar General haul, because today they gave us a 10 off of 40 and they also gave us a 5 off 25. So I did 2 separate transactions. I did get my 10 off of 40. And what was really good about that is I was able to get a $10 off of 40 printed coupon that I used at the grocery store, and I remember this week. Then I actually, on my other transaction, I got another 10 off of 40 and I gave that one to sister. So, and then we also got 2 5 off 25s for next week. So we already have 2 5 off 25s to use at Food Lion next week. And we used the 10 off of 40. I spent $57 on my groceries. $60 was my budget. And that was with the 10 off of 40. So it was like going to be 67. But I'll show you my groceries. And then I'll show you my 2 Dollar General shopping hauls. Alrighty, so here's my groceries for the week. I'm missing one thing. I do have to go to Walmart tomorrow to get my tilapia, because that is on the menu for this week. So I have 2 big bags, or 4 pounds of broccoli. I have a pound of shrimp. Let me see, is that a pound? Yes, I have a pound of shrimp here, and I have a pound and a little bit in the freezer. 3 pounds of turkey. This is the 85-15. It prefers me to do the 93-7. However, this is what I can afford, and so I'll just decrease my portion size when I have turkey. I also picked up 1 bag of the gold potatoes. These were expensive this week, but I prefer these over the russets. The russets are a little bit more tough-skinned, and I prefer the golds a lot better. I picked up 1, 2, 3, I think 5 bags of green beans, 4 bags of rice cauliflower, but I also have green beans in the freezer as well. I'm doing taco seasoning on my turkey meat. I have 10 packages or pouches of tuna, which this is 17 grams of protein. So this is on my list. I have mini cucumbers, but I also have some of these in the fridge as well. And then I got 2 heads of cabbage. These were on sale 49 cents a pound. So this combined with the tilapia, I have Margaret Home greens in my pantry. And then I also have, like I said, some extra shrimp, some extra green beans, and I think we also have rice cauliflower. That's going to make up my meals for the next 2 weeks. This is called a cut reset or a rigid reset, something like that. It's a reset to get my body back to a burning machine is what ChatGPT says is going to happen. I'm going to see if it does. Now, I did 2 transactions at Dollar General. This was my first transaction where I got my 10 off of 40. This was my second transaction where I got my 5 off 25. Plus, I got 3 off of the Purex and Persil, and then 5 off of the Gain. So really, really good deals. I got the Angel Soft. There was $1 off of this. The Continental had $1 off. The Scott had $1 off. The Dawn Power Wash had a $2 off. Magic Racer had a $2 off. This was in the dollar aisle. There was $1 off. This Revlon nail clipper was a $2 off. This one was it was either 50 cents or $1 off. I think it was 50 cents. And then I had $6 off the 2 acts. Now, here's why I get these things. Jackson's going to take this to college, this to college, this to college, this to college, and probably some of this to college. We'll use these home this week. But I'm getting stuff for our household. I'm also getting for Jackson for college. So I paid, I think, $26 for that transaction. Back over here on this second transaction, I think I paid $23 for this transaction. So I got the 150 loads Purex and that Persil together. You got 3 off of 15. And then there was a $4 off and $1.50. So I got 3, 7, $8.50 off of these 2 items together. This one, I got a $5 off. It was $9.95, so I got $5 off. This was $6. There was a $3 off. And this was $4.25, and there was a $2 off. So I ended up paying $23 for that transaction. So all of those things, Jackson can take any of the laundry soaps. I needed these, and then we're throwing those into his college medication, all the thing box. So we're building slowly his stuff over time. I checked my razor this morning and there was some rust on it from the shower water. So I needed a couple razors, and those, sister and I both use razors. So there that is. But that's all the hauls that I got this week from the grocery store. Now, as far as meals, I have eggs in the fridge. Eggs was another thing that was on my list. I have those. So I'm doing eggs and I'm doing eggs and tilapia or eggs and turkey. Add a veggie. I'm doing shrimp is usually my after workout meal, or turkey, or tuna. I'm gonna do my eggs angeled. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of mayo in there. I looked for Greek yogurt, but they didn't have a small one. They only had some like $6, and I don't eat that much Greek yogurt. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit of mayo in like 6 eggs. That'll give me 12 angel eggs, which will give me 6 days worth of eggs, because I can have 2 eggs every day. Then green beans, broccoli are interchangeable with the Margaret Home greens. And then every other day, depending on if I'm working out or not, I'll have rice, cauliflower, or potatoes. And it's all pre-measured. It's 150 grams of potatoes, 120 grams, 100 grams. I mean, it is all down to the exact science of macros. So I'm in a cut phase or eating in a calorie deficit. I'm going between 1,325 calories to about 1,450 calories. And my calorie count should be about 1,502 according to my scale. So I'm going to give this a go this week and see what happens for the next 2 weeks and see if I make any progress. I could have a lot of water weight gain. There could be a lot of things going on. My neighbor's having some of her family members next door over, and Mama does not like that. So anywho, you guys, there it is. This is all the things. You have to just follow along to see what's happening. I know for the last week or 2 weeks, it was bad because it was Teacher Appreciation Week, and every day they appreciated you. And again, like I said, it didn't give me a raise for the last 2-3 years. I let them appreciate me. And I'm not even really a teacher, so it's like I was kind of imposing on the teachers, even though I go in classrooms. So you kind of feel away, but, what do you do? Anywho, there it is, you guys. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Join the journey. Kind of see how I'm doing, see how things are going. You know, let me know what your thoughts are, and we're going to do this thing. I'm determined to be summertime fine in 2026. I am. It's slow. It's painstaking sometimes. Those workouts are hard, but I work out every single 4 days a week. I'm in that gym. I'm in the gym 5 days a week because even on my 1 day rest, I'll try to walk. So I'm also going to be adding in leisurely garden's done, watered. I'm going to be adding in a leisurely stroll to just get mama some exercise, but also to get me some exercise. So we're going to see. I invite you to follow along the journey. Just give me some thoughts in the comments. But somebody mentioned intermittent fasting is not good when you're in menopause. My doctor did not tell me not to intermittent fast, and I did share that information. Somebody mentioned getting a trainer. Trainers are expensive, and they are efficient because there's a good one at my gym, but I'm not going to spend the expense. When I have a trainer that I work out with, Sydney, over on YouTube for free, and all I do is follow her workouts every single day she posts, and then I'm not doing a nutritionist because ChatGPT is doing a good job of giving me my macros. It's up to me to keep the macros. So anywho, you guys, again, follow the journey if you're interested in how it goes. We do want to thank you all so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, don't forget to share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.